Okay, as I said earlier, President Obama wouldn't loan me the teleprompter, so we're winging this. I want to make sure that we get everything covered. I'm going to have to take this disc to the airport so it gets there for your conference. We discussed a little bit about the rock rebar and the windings, and I believe I covered that if you're going to splice sections together, you want to do it at 20 times the diameter. That's your overlap between two pieces of rock rebar. Cages and stirrups and corners. I've explained that there is a method that we deal with the corners. We can make round corners if you want to. You want corners that you want to splice in fine. We'll send you squares. You can trim them here, trim it off at the corner. Now you have a corner that you can splice to a piece of rock rebar at 20 times the diameter and create yourself a corner there. That's one way. A lot of the things that you'll be able to do for precast, we can make you the lateral cages and stirrups. This is roughly an 18 by 18 for something. We make them up to 8 feet by 8 feet, or rectangles. We make oddball shapes like this. This was a cage for a parking garage pillar. We make things for pilings. This is this little thing I've got tilted in the chair here is just a little cage. People say, well, how do you fasten it? She can zoom in here. You see this is done with tie wraps. You can do it with the steel wire twist guns or just plain old wire twists if you'd like to. You can mix rock rebar and steel cages if you want to, but we did that for a long time because we developed the rock rebar before we actually went to the cages. In a minute I get into explaining the philosophy of how the stirrups are produced and that they're wound as opposed to bent. That's coming up here in a minute.